YouTube? It's your boy Ron from the Civic Report, and things are really starting to heat up. As we all know, corruption is a motherfucker, and it is running all over the place. And for a very long time, we really didn't know about it, but with the power of the internet, it's really brought a lot of information in our fingertips. So HA Goodman, shout out to HA Goodman. Go ahead and go and subscribe to his channel, because I think he's doing some really great investigative journalism. You know, since Jank went over there and cock slapped Jordan and said, "You better go out there and be my little bitch and dance." And yeah, I just always knew that this Justice Democrats, see, they've been trying to so-called run Democratic candidates, thinking that they're gonna change the party. Yeah, okay, no, more like they're just gonna change the face and try to throw out the old vernacular and put some new words in there, so that way they could sound like what Bernie Sanders' message is like, so that way they can say, yeah, look at me. And with the great work of HA Goodman, is already starting to expose corruption. He's already starting to expose corruption. With the Justice Democrats. And wasn't their number one pledge? Hold on. Let's go check that out. Let's see what they got to say here. Let's see what these sucker motherfuckers had to say. Let's see. Wow, let's see what it says right here. The Democratic Party is broken, and the corporate wing of the party is responsible. By aligning with Wall Street over working men and women, the Democratic Party has allowed Republicans to take over most state legislators, most governorships, Congress, and the presidency. The solution is not unity with corporate-backed Democrats. The solution is to change them and replace every single one of them with people who will fight for voters, not donors. Wait a minute, but didn't it say right here? Look at this guy, Ro Khanna. And he's been making the rounds with all these motherfuckers. Raised $480,500 from securities and investment industry. Don't we have a huge problem with the banks? Let's keep reading what these shit fucks have to say here. Let's see what else they got. Let's see this. I've never been on their website. This is like the first time I've ever been on this piece of shit website. So excuse me while I let's see what they say here. Platform. Oh, look at this little wonderful wish list. But how the fuck do you think you're gonna do any of this when you're already starting to prop up fucking corrupt assholes? Fuck it, I'm not even gonna look at their website. It's just already, you're already creating a problem. So since you guys are, so this is to you, Kyle. So you're supposed to be a media outlet keeping politicians in check, but yet you guys are gonna go and prop these same people that you're supposed to keep in check. Don't you find that a conflict of interest, you shit fuck? I'm just saying. I mean, call me crazy, but I don't know. So let's go ahead and read what HA's got to say about this. Earlier today, since I respect the Young Turks greatly, I saw this tweet from Cenk Uygur. Huge news coming up on tonight's show. Big announcement. That's going to shake up DC at 6 p.m. What are they going to shake up? What? That they're going to have more bans slapped across their face? Like, yeah, we got more money from banks? I mean, let's keep it real here. Let's not even fake the funk. The fuck's going on? I was so happy I couldn't contain my excitement. I was hoping Cenk Uygur and the Young Turks would slam the DNC for cheating Bernie voters out of hundreds of millions of dollars. I imagine Cenk, John, and Anna siding with Bernie voters and stating how much they hope the DNC would lose the DNC fraud lawsuit in the manner they cheered against Trump during his lawsuits. Then I watched the clip. Cenk Uygur introduced the Democratic Ro Khanna as a Justice Democrat. Right. Man, I'm just trying to contain myself because this is hilarious, man. So who's the champion of Bernie's revolution? Here's what Open Secrets has to say. Democratic candidate Ro Khanna has received more money from the securities and investment industry than anyone else running for a House seat. What? Doesn't it say right here? The solution is not unity with corporate-backed Democrats. So then what do you call this guy? I don't get it. A quintet of House incumbents and challengers are far more reliant on the financial world to fuel their campaigns than most others running for a seat in that body. They've received twice as much from the securities and investment industry in 2016 election cycle as they have from their next highest donor industry, Open Secrets Anomaly Tracker shows. A bipartisan bunch. They are Reps, Representative Seth Moulton, Scott Garrett, David Jolly, and candidates Ro Khanna and Andrew Heaney. The two non-incumbents have raised the most from the Wall Street-centered industry. That makes sense, considering they're running to represent two of the country's most prominent valleys in the financial realm, Silicon and Hudson. Khanna, a former Obama administration official, headed into a rematch in the California Democratic primary this month with Rep. Mike Honda, has long projected himself as the new young face that can represent Silicon Valley better than the baby boomer currently occupying the seat and collecting ethics complaints. That means apparently building a donor base of investors. Khanna has raised $480,000 from the securities and investment industry compared to $170,000 from his next top industry, electronics manufacturing. His top company donors so far are Google's parent company, Alphabet Inc., and a number of venture capital firms. Khanna lost his bid to unseat Honda in 2014 by fewer than 5,000 votes. That year, he raised $629,000 from financiers compared to $261,000 from electronics manufacturing. Go Justice Democrats! But wait, there's more. From WikiLeaks, Ro Khanna is the first true Silicon Valley candidate. Ro, who is 38, has received the support of over 600 technology and financial leaders, more than 6 times what President Obama received in 2012. This includes both Democrats and Republicans such as Eric Schmidt, John Doerr, Paul Otellini, Sheryl Sandberg, Marissa Mayer, Ron Conway, Vinod Khosla, Sean Parker, Mark Andreessen, Peter Thiel, Mark Benoff, Stan Lucuso, George Roberts, Mark Lazary, and Andy Spahn. Ro has raised nearly $5 million in 2 years without any help from party committees or elected members, officials. In this cycle, Ro's tech and South Asian donors can be a source of at least $50 million for the Democratic Party in national races. Over 70% of Ro's donors were first-time donors, and many will be inspired to give big once Ro wins or earlier if we can convince Honda to retire and pass the baton to Ro. Okay, this is basically repeating everything, he's just citing from different articles, basically saying the same type of shit. And here we go. This is all HA just giving a good jab and, shoving that motherfucking knife right in their stomach. So, you know what, Justice Democrats? You can kiss my fucking ass. Who put you up to this shit? That's the bigger question. I don't understand this. I thought you guys were supposed to be reforming the Democratic Party and getting people who are not corporately backed. What the fuck? Aren't you guys doing your goddamn homework over there? It sounds like you guys are a bunch of lazy fucks. What kind of shit is that? That's the first thing you should have fucking done is rule number 1. Hold on, let me check out this guy, see if everything's legit before we go and just start backing motherfuckers or propping somebody up. And then now you have another fucking banking slut? Seriously? Get the fuck out of here, man. I don't really have much to say other than go ahead and check out the article. The link will be in the description. Go subscribe to HA Goodman. Fuck TYT. fuck Jordan, and fuck Justice Democrats. Peace. I'm out of here.